as we say in Japan, konnichiwa. It's July, and we're in Enoshima. I'm incredibly excited to share my experience of visiting Enoshima Island, and why you should consider adding it to your list of places to visit when you come to Japan, especially if you're staying in Tokyo. So, this is Enoshima. If you've never heard of it, get ready. It's about to become one of the places you'll want to visit. Before we dive in, let me tell you a little bit about Enoshima. It's a small island town in Fujisawa, Kanagawa. The island is only 4 kilometers in circumference and 60 meters in elevation, but there's so much to see and do. It's just about an hour and a half by train from major stations in Tokyo like Shibuya, Shinjuku, and Tokyo Station, so it's really not that far. Like other places on this playlist, Enoshima is perfect for a one-day sightseeing tour from Tokyo, especially if you're looking for a change of pace from the city. You can even see Enoshima Island from Shikirigahama Beach in Kamakura, and it's also a great spot to catch a view of Mount Fuji. So, how do you get to Enoshima? Take a train from any major Tokyo station and head to Keite's Enoshima Station. Check out this station, it's super cool. They even have jellyfish displays. From there, it's a 15-minute walk to Enoshima Island via the scenic Benton Bridge. We walked across the bridge and arrived at Benzaiten Nakamai Street. This street is marked by a bronze torii gate, originally made of wood but rebuilt in bronze in 1821. It's now a designated cultural property of the city. No need for trains or buses on the island. Just wear your most comfortable shoes and explore on foot. Benzaiten Nakamai Street is Enoshima's main tourist street, lined with souvenir shops, restaurants, street food stalls, Japanese inns, and other charming stores. I love this street. It's full of character and charm. One of the highlights? The octopus rice cracker, or teiko sube. Itadakamasu. It's super crispy and crunchy, and breaks apart easily. The seasoning is light, letting the flavor of the octopus shine. That's what we heard from our friends who tried it, and they loved it. You can clearly see the octopus pressed into the cracker, and I haven't seen anything like it anywhere else. They even have a larger version, making it one of the unique snacks you can try here in Enoshima. Rice mochi, of course. We're vegetarians, and we love it. There were 2 types of mochi available, and we tried both. They were really soft, really fresh, and filled with a generous amount of sweetened red bean paste. Absolutely delicious, not overly sweet, just right. Now we come to Enoshima Shrine. It was built in the year 552 at Owaya under the order of Emperor Kinmei, and consists of 3 smaller shrines: Hatsumiya Shrine, Nakatsumiya Shrine, and Okatsumiya Shrine. Enoshima Shrine is regarded as a sacred place for Benzaiten, one of the 7 gods of good fortune in Japan. She is the only female among them and is considered the patron goddess of eloquence, water, knowledge, artistry, and music. This is the month of July, and Enoshima is celebrating the Tenno Festival, a lively Shinto celebration held every year to honor the Tenno deity, believed to protect against epidemics and disasters. The day begins with a purification ceremony at Yasaka Shrine, where priests perform sacred rituals to cleanse the Makashi, portable shrine, and prepare it for its journey. After purification, the Makashi is carried across the bridge from Enoshima Island to the mainland, where it is dramatically dipped into the sea, a symbolic act of purification and renewal. Later, it meets another Makashi from Koiruji Shrine, and both are paraded through the streets in a festive procession filled with chants, music, and community spirit. The event beautifully blends tradition with coastal charm, making it one of Kanagawa's most cherished cultural festivals. famous love story between Benzaten and Gazuryu, a five-headed dragon who once plagued the city. When Benzaten arrived on the island, Gazuria fell in love with her and asked for her hand in marriage. She agreed on the condition that he stop terrorizing the island and instead protect it. Now, Gazuryu is said to watch over the city with her. That's why you'll see many dragon motifs around the island, and also why there's a Lover's Hill and Dragon Lover's Bell, where couples place locks to commemorate their love. If that's your thing, go for it. There's also a lot of history in all three shrines, so I highly recommend visiting and learning more. Soon after climbing a bit more, we encountered some beautiful turtles. They were simply amazing. I kept watching them move around, likely searching for food. I wasn't sure if feeding them was allowed, so I didn't try. Smiling face with smiling eyes. Now on to the next place on our list, the Awaya Caves. Getting to the caves is a bit tricky, not in a dangerous way, but you do have to climb to the top of the island and then descend about 200 steps to the backside facing the sea. You can also take a ferry from the mainland if the climb feels too strenuous, though the ferry schedule can be a bit unpredictable. The Awaya Caves were formed by sea erosion and later elevated above water by repeated earthquakes. Super cool geological stuff. In the year 552, an oracle encouraged Emperor Kime to build a shrine in these caves. Many powerful samurai and well-known monks made pilgrimages here. Back in the day, it was much harder to access due to jagged rocks, but now that it's a famous tourist spot and the #1 spiritual site on Enoshima, it's much easier to reach. There are exhibits inside explaining the history and culture of Enoshima. It's just an amazing place to visit, especially considering how it was shaped by nature. This cave has long been believed to lead to the icy cave of Mount Fuji. Can you imagine walking through these caves and eventually reaching Mount Fuji? That's so cool. And if it's not too crowded, you'll notice the caves get a bit dark. They gave us these really nifty candle holders to carry through the cave, which was a fun touch. There are 2 caves, you'll need to exit one to enter the other. Cave 1 features the birthplace of the shrine and some ukiyo-e Enoshima paintings. Cave 2 has a dragon lighting show. I loved how they decorated it. And when you clap, the dragon roars. Dragon. Just outside the exit of Cave 2, you'll find the Chikakahuchi Abyss, created by the Great Kanto earthquake in 1923. It's now a popular fishing spot for locals. You can also get some stunning views of the ocean, and next up is the Enoshima Sea Candle, a popular symbol of the area. You can see it clearly from the surrounding beaches. It stands 59.8 meters tall and is located on top of the island, making it 119.6 meters above sea level. From here, you get breathtaking views of the sea, especially during golden hour. There are 2 viewing decks, an indoor one and an outdoor one a level higher. We didn't go up to the deck, but instead enjoyed the garden where the sea candle stands, Enoshima's Samuel Cocking Garden. 1862, during the Meiji period, English merchant Samuel Cocking established this botanical garden, which is why it has a blend of European and Japanese influences. There are seasonal flowers to enjoy throughout the year. The weather was a bit hot and humid, but with occasional clouds and a breeze, it still felt nice. The views were spectacular, the food and snacks were delicious, and we got to experience some really cool things, even ones we hadn't planned. After all that climbing and exploring, it was time to eat. So, on to the next thing on our list, food. Since we were back in the area, we went for something really good. Enoshima, like Kamakura, is known for its shiresu, small whitebait fish. It's harvesting season, so they're serving raw shiresu, whitebait. There are tons of seafood options here, from grilled squid to shiresu and more. vegetarians, we ordered potatoes and sweet potatoes with an orange drink. It was absolutely delicious. If you love flowers, nature, or the sea, this place is perfect. There's something for everyone on this island. I highly recommend a day trip here, especially if you're coming from Tokyo. It's just the right amount of adventure for one day. We ended our trip with a short visit to the beach and then headed back home. Thank you so much for watching this video. Until next time, Ja and Eve, and see you in the next one.